What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more NFL player props for week 3, which is tomorrow. We're going a day early here with some NFL player props, this time over on Sleeper. So if you guys are not already on Sleeper, you can join with the link down in my description below. And promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. This is, in my opinion, the best player prop site out there right now. I believe it's available in over 30 states, and I think it might be available in Canada as well. So go ahead and check it out right now. Link for it is down in my description below. So many different categories of player props. Even if kickers to make extra points, they have passing touchdowns. They have just everything that you can think of for almost every player. So I'm going to hop in and give you 2 of my favorite player props for today's slate. But before we do so, make sure you guys go ahead and check out the Dub Club as well, because we've been absolutely killing it in the Dub Club. Just on Thursday Night Football, we had an absolutely amazing day. You can see right here one of the W's with a kicker, and then we went with Daniel Jones throwing an interception right there. Had a little bit of a lighter play right there. Ended up catching that as well. Got a 2x over on Prize Picks. And then right here, I also catch some MLB as well. So if you guys want to check it out, you can see right here that I'm reputable compared to some other people out there. My lifetime net winnings on Prize Picks are currently over $5,000. So if you guys want to check it out, now is one of the best times to do so, because there are 2 special offers, which I'll just talk about in just a second here. But if you guys don't know what Dub Club is, it sends every single one of my entries that I make to you via either the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I sent my plays out to over 1,700 subscribers, and this, by the way, comes for mainly 3 sports, but there are some other ones, but that includes the NFL, MLB, and the NBA. So NBA is right around the corner in October. Super excited for that. So next month is going to be a really, really big month. It also comes for like 4 different player prop sites as well, if not maybe even 5. But mainly the 2 that I do every single day usually is Prize Picks and Sleeper. So if you guys want to check it out, now is one of the best times to do so. There's 2 different links down there. One of them is for 2 months for the price of 1. So you guys get my all access. That includes everything, all player prop sites, all sports, all everything. You guys can get this 2 months for the price of 1. So you're only paying for 1 month, yet you're getting 2 months of my premium. So you guys can go and check that out as well. But if you're just interested in NFL, if you don't care about MLB or NBA, you just want NFL player props, you can get the entire season wrapped into 1, which comes out to less than $7 a month. So you're getting 6 months of my NFL, and you're paying less than $7 a month for that, essentially. It's just all wrapped into 1. So if you guys want to check those out, now is one of the best times to do so. So let's go ahead, though, and get what you guys are waiting for, which is the NFL player props. Let's do that. But real quick, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and leave a like. I really would appreciate it. Have those notifications turned on as well, so you not miss more free play videos. Go give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props. Make sure you finally play responsibly and at your own risk. Player prop number 1. Let's go over to the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns game. That is because I like Amari Cooper over 57.5 receiving yards against the Tennessee Titans. This should be an absolutely amazing matchup today against Tennessee, because Tennessee has been a overall just really bad defense when it comes to opposing wide receivers. If you take a look at last season and the receiving yards per game that they allowed 188.2 receiving yards per game to the wide receiver last season. That was 3rd most in the NFL, and that was only behind number 1 by less than 4 yards. So this season, though, if we take a look at what they've done in just the first 2 weeks here, you can see, though, that Tennessee is still up there. They allowed 238 yards per game to the receivers, and that would rank 5th in the NFL so far. So they've been a really weak defense when it comes to opposing wide receivers just consistently. And Amari Cooper is a guy that has been very, very good, especially like last game. You take a look at it, he had 10 targets and 7 catches against Pittsburgh last week. So Deshaun Watson's been targeting him pretty heavily. You can see, he had 7 targets a game before, just to not really get too many catches against Cincinnati, unfortunately. But the targets were there. There were some rough games last year for sure with 3 targets and 4 targets. But when he sees his targets, when he sees like those 6+, 7+ targets, he's consistently been going over this. He's over this in 9 out of his last 15 games, by the way, so it's a pretty solid hit rate as well. And I'm just really loving this matchup. Is really why I'm liking this player prop here. I think this is a game that Cleveland can definitely win, and what should be a boost to his player prop as well. There's obviously going to be some correlation, more than likely, if the Browns win and Amari Cooper goes over his receiving yards, because I believe the Cleveland Browns are favored in this game. But just overall, love the matchup today. It's going to be a theme of today's video, is targeting matchups. I'll tell you that right now. And this matchup is definitely one that I wanted to target. I targeted the Tennessee, I think the Chargers and Titans played week 1, if I'm not wrong. And I targeted Keenan Allen, and that went very well. Also, Mike Williams. Both those guys end up going to the receiving yards. And just Tennessee's an amazing matchup, is what I want to say. It was actually last week when the Chargers played the Titans, but still, it was just a really good matchup. I mean, both those guys went off against Tennessee again, so I just love the matchup. I think they're going to be doing really, really good this week. So, Amari Cooper, and then the next player prop here that I'm going to talk about here, I kind of insinuated it already, but it's going to be the Chargers game here. Keenan Allen receiving yards. I absolutely love Keenan Allen, and I think he's going to be amazing when it comes to this player prop as well. It's already cashed for me in week 1, and I think he's going to cash yet again here, hopefully against Minnesota. Minnesota's another really nice defense here, but over 73.5 receiving yards. Keenan Allen here has been very good really this entire season already. He's had 76 and 111 receiving yards already this season, which we'll take a look at right here. So Keenan Allen here, you can take a look at what he's done this season. He's had 9 targets and 10 targets. even with them drafting a first-round rookie wide receiver, it has not mattered. But another reason why I think he had 10 targets and 111 receiving yards is they had no Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler is definitely a problem for opposing teams on the ground and also through the air. And Keenan Allen is going to see a lot more targets usually when Austin Eckler is off the field. So I think that really impacted him in week 2. I think it was an absolutely beautiful spot for Keenan Allen. And he showed out, man. He had over 100 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. He should be great yet again this week. And especially in this nice matchup against Minnesota. Because if you take a look at Minnesota last year, they allowed the most receiving yards per game to opposing wide receivers last season. The most. If you take a look at what they've done so far this season, they are a little bit on the better side for sure. Have had some weaker matchups in the mix there, about 147.5 receiving yards per game, so still kind of right in the middle of the pack there. But again, that's only 2 games, so it's a little bit of a small sample size, I want to say. I feel like towards the end of the year, they will still be like probably top 10 when it comes to opposing wide receiver receiving yards. I don't think their defense is that talented, personally. But Minnesota, they led the most last season with their opposing wide receivers. I think he now can go off yet again. No Austin Eckler, that's absolutely huge. You can see the amount of games where he's been over this player prop, by the way. A lot of those games were without Mike Williams, but he sees a lot of positive correlation, especially like without Mike Williams last year. Keenan Allen went off. And now you have Austin Eckler that's going to be off the field. I think it should be just a continued absolute booster to Keenan Allen. I think he's going to go over his 73.5 receiving yards and a nice matchup against Minnesota. Both these player props, pretty simple, man. They're just, pretty much going off the matchup. I love the matchup against Tennessee. I love the matchup against Minnesota. So those are the 2 player props that I'm rocking with today. And as you can see from this entry right here, this is what I'm rocking with today. $40 is my 1 unit. So it's going to be 1 unit play. You can see right here, Amari Cooper over 57.5 and Keenan Allen over 73.5 receiving yards. Dub Club got it first, of course, and it is a 3.18x. So a very, very nice payout in my opinion. I think this payout will be a little bit less, I think, when we get closer to game time. I think this will end up being probably closer to a 3x instead of a 3.18x. But we'll see what happens with these player props. But thank you for watching today's video. We are not done quite yet, but again, you guys can go ahead and check out the Dub Club if you've not already, so make sure you guys check it out before you guys click off. Great deals going on right now. You can see that we're reputable. You can see that we just cashed out last Thursday Night Football, so if you guys want to check it out, all access, all everything from me. 2 months for the price of 1, or NFL wrapped into 1, just the entire season you guys can get right now, which averages out to less than $7 a month. So go and check that out right now. And also, if you guys want to check out an amazing player prop research tool, check out the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. You guys can get this tool 7 days free with the link down in my description below. All you guys have to do is refresh the page with this tool. When you guys refresh the page, it pulls out the best expected value plays for that player prop site. So if you guys want to go and check it out, now it's one of the best times to do so. All you have to do, by the way, if you guys want to find like a 2-pick power play or 5-pick flex, is just filter it down with this filter right here. You guys can go ahead and find some pretty good value plays over on PrizePicks or Sleeper or Fliff. They have it for so many different player prop sites. So wherever you guys are on, I mean, they probably have a tool for it. So if you guys want to check it out, Fantasy Bundle is available, because that's not the only thing that's included, by the way. This includes 3 tools, not just the one that I talked about. It also includes 2 other tools, the middling tool and the fantasy score projection. So if you guys want to check it out, 7-day free trial. You can cancel at any time. Otherwise, you guys can pay for the tool. And it does help the channel a ton if you do end up paying for the tool. But of course, just if you like the tool, man. So if you guys don't, just go ahead and cancel the free trial, and it's really no issue. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck with your player props, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully we end up cashing out as well. Should also have some NFL plays on Sunday as well. So I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow or up early. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. See you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Best of luck. Play responsibly.